Determinism versus free will in trading. Are we making independent choices or just reacting to algorithms? You sit in front of your screen, finger hovering over the buy button. You think you are making a choice, a free, conscious decision to trade. But are you? What if that choice was already made for you? Not by fate, but by your environment, your habits, your news feed, and most of all, by algorithms that know you better than you know yourself. In today's markets, the age-old debate between free will and determinism is no longer just a philosophical curiosity. It is a reality we live every time we make a trade. Are you really in control? Or are you just part of a system, reacting instead of deciding? In philosophy, determinism is the idea that every action has a cause, that given the same conditions, the same decision will always follow. Free will, on the other hand, says we have the power to act independently, on our own terms. Now think about your last trade. Was it driven by breaking news, a chart pattern, a social media post, or maybe just that familiar itch of fear of missing out? Chances are, it was not pure, independent thought. It was a response to something. A signal, a headline, a nudge. So the question is, are we free thinkers, or are we highly predictable reactors? We do not trade in a vacuum. Today's markets are shaped by machines. High-frequency bots, artificial intelligence hedge funds, social media algorithms, all of them designed not just to observe, but to influence. That tweet that spiked a stock, that alert that made you panic, that chart pattern you trust. All of it is driven by data and delivered by design. Algorithms influence traders, and traders feed the algorithms. It is not just a loop. It is a system, a deterministic system. In that system, if someone had perfect information, your trading history, your personality traits, the time of day, your favorite indicators, they could probably predict your next move. It is already happening. Some hedge funds try to front-run your trades by modeling your behavior. They study sentiment, exploit bias, and anticipate overreactions. If your choices are predictable, then they are not free. They are profitable for someone else. But we should not give up on autonomy just yet. There is a school of thought in philosophy called compatibilism. It argues that even in a determined world, we can still act freely if we are aware. If we understand the forces acting on us and choose to respond with intention. In trading, that kind of awareness becomes an edge. You can pause before reacting. You can filter the noise. You can build systems that help you act from clarity, not from fear. Freedom is not the absence of influence. It is the ability to rise above it. This is where mindful trading begins. Existentialist thinkers once said that life has no inherent meaning, but that gives us the freedom and the responsibility to create our own. Mindful trading is the same. It means accepting that markets are chaotic. It means recognizing that you are being influenced. And it means choosing to act with purpose. Not from panic, not from impulse, but from a place of awareness. The best edge you can build is not a new algorithm. It is not a better pattern. It is the ability to ask yourself, before every trade, why am I doing this? That question alone is powerful. Maybe the answer is not to choose between free will and determinism. Maybe it is to create space within the system, to design your own freedom. Use checklists. Automate where it helps you avoid impulsive trades. Journal your thoughts. Track your patterns. Build self-awareness into your process. Because when you understand how you are influenced, you begin to reclaim control. You shine a light into the machinery of your mind. And maybe, just maybe, you begin to trade freely. You will not control the markets. You will not control the headlines. But you can control your response. And in that small space between stimulus and action, there lies your freedom. So, are you truly in control? Or just a ghost in the machine? Observe your next trade closely. Do not just ask what you are doing, ask why. Before you go, take a moment to reflect. How often do you pause before placing a trade? Are your decisions truly your own, or are they echoes of influence? Have you found clarity or just noise on your investing journey? Share your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear what drives your trades. And if this perspective sparked something in you, consider liking, subscribing, and tapping the bell so you do not miss the next mindful exploration. Until then, stay aware, stay intentional, and trade with purpose. That is where philosophy begins, and that is where mastery begins too.